I have managed to reestablish, after a series of threats, my bank account with Lloyd's,
All right.
and everything, at least on that side of things, is going fine. But they are censoring my emails again, and they stopped my email account for another 48 hours.
Still?
They don't want me to post out something specific, which I want to tell you, so you maybe are able to post it out. Okay,
Do
so
they give a reason? Do you know a reason?
no, they're just censoring me. They're just censoring me because the Federal Reserve and the Skull and Bones is completely pissed off with what I'm doing against them. Because the militia has a big problem, and we have Ed and Elaine Brown that have been arrested, along with their security chief Rino Gonzalez, and they have been arrested a little while ago, and they have been arrested unjustly. The arrest was organized by the U.S. Marshals, the FBI, the ITF, and basically they are just people who are trying to fight the Federal Reserve System, like me and brother Griffin, J. Edward Griffin,
Yes.
which has written Creature from Jekyll Island, my dear brother Griffin, who is of the John Birch Society. He has made it very clear, what we think of the Federal Reserve.
Yes.
And obviously the families who represent the Federal Reserve are corrupt families, which I'm fighting, even if in an internal struggle. I want to make this clear. If I die, if anything happens to me, well, I am trying my best, because these fuckers are really screwing up America, and American people are finally realizing that, and the militia is uniting, and soon we will go and visit George W. Bush in his crypt in the Skull and Bones headquarters with my militia, because I want an official investigation by the Knights Templar into their priory, and they're going to be officially accused by me of Satanism and the other diabolism. In the meantime, I'm also moving against them, the US using the US Constitution, because they're criminals against the US Constitution. They have manipulated the US Constitutions. The neocons and the Skull and Bones and the Federal Reserve are simply criminals. So
Yes.
I'm moving against them, and this has to be clear to everyone. They're trying to censor me. They're trying to stop me, obviously, from communicating with the outside world. At the same time, I just received an email from Kakan Khan, which I don't know if I managed, because I managed to send a couple of emails, but they stopped me again, because Kakan Khan has said to me in an email, which I have, that the Norwegian authorities want to arrest me once I'm back in Norway, because I have exposed the Prime Minister, together with the new director of my Committee of Hope, which stays completely loyal to me. He's a 33 degree. He's a member of the Monte Carlo Executive Committee. Kakan Khan has my full trust. But in this email that he has sent me, said, Leo, I will stick with you. You are my master, everything. But just to let you know, the PST and the Norwegian military intelligence has the intention of arresting you. Now, I want to make clear to everybody out there on the internet, Norway is acting as a bunch of fucking criminals against me, Phil.
Yeah.
And I have the US military intelligence on my side. If they continue like this, I'm gonna do a coup in their country.
All right.
I'm gonna unleash chaos in Norway. You know what it means, chaos in Norway? I'm gonna get all the A and B gangs of the Pakistani that are under my direct control to take guns and start detonating themselves.
Who are the AMB?
The A and B are my loyal gangs in Oslo. You go and search for their history. They deal directly with the Russian mafia for the weapons, the drugs, and the stuff. We have everything in place for a revolution. We have the support of the Mossad. I tell you one thing, my dear friend. These people are really pissing me off, the Norwegian Freemasons, their intelligence and their bullshit. Stoltenberg, the Norwegian Prime Minister, I tell you this officially, has to apologize to me now, otherwise he will be killed.
Okay. Yeah.
Get it?
It sounds like you're genuinely
Don't
pissed
let me
off.
speaking.
Yeah.
I'm pissed off with Norway. I'm not gonna let them manipulate me still and put me in front of a court or arrest me. Shame on Norway. Shame on Norway. All the way. I'm giving an ultimatum to Norway. And I'm not joking. If they touch Kakankan again, if they make their life hell as they're doing now, they will have a lot of problems after. I'm gonna destroy their government. I'm gonna make a fucking civil riot. I'm gonna make revolution in Norway. Get it? No, I don't care, Phil. I mean, they want to arrest me. You understand? I have an official email from an official politician in Norway saying that the Prime Minister of Norway and the PSD wants to arrest me.
And do they have that authority? Well,
That's why.
obviously,
want
when you're
this
in
to
Norway,
go-
they can do that. But if you're outside of Norway,
Yes, obviously. Yeah, but that means I can't go and visit my son again.
yes, right.
Exactly what they want. No, I can't have contact with anybody. They blocked my emails when I tried to send. They bounced.
But
They have blocked for another 40.
you can't call her.
I can't have contact. I can't call anything. They blocked everything. I'm not authorized by Norwegian law. I can get arrested if I have even a phone call with her.
But what's that? What's that? That ban that you signed? How could I make you do that? To see
Because they are criminals. Phil, the Norwegian PSD, the police, the Norwegian government, the Norwegian Freemasons are criminals and should be sentenced in the Hague, in the European Court at the Hague. You get it? At the Hague.
I get it. I get it.
For what they're doing against me and what they have done against me.
I understand.
Arresting me, torturing me many times.
Yep.
I want you to go out on the internet. I want you to go on the internet and say, I have managed to send the email to, I think, to Troy, so he should have got it, hopefully,
Okay.
the email from Kakankan.
Yeah.
But if that didn't happen, and if they're trying to interrupt the possibility for me to communicate with the outside world, I just want you, Phil, to go out there on the net and say what's happening, because these people are acting as criminals against me, and I'm not going to tolerate it any longer.
Well,
I'm not going to be arrested in Norway. I'm going to come in Norway, and they have to give me the Nobel Peace Prize. Otherwise, I fucking shoot the fucking Prime Minister in his fucking, in the middle of his head. Boom! Get it? Stoltenberg. You hear me? That's it. Stoltenberg is a motherfucker. His father is Bilderberg. They're motherfuckers. They are the Red Cross of Norway. They are head of the St. Olaf. They are in charge of all the father is a big motherfucker. And Stoltenberg is the biggest motherfucker. Obviously also with the Jews. But if he thinks that the Mossad will side with them in the end because he's a Jew, because Stoltenberg is a Jew, the Jews will side with him, he can forget it. He can forget it. The Norwegians are on their own on this one. I'm going to leave them isolated from the rest of the world. America is already watching them. How dare you want to arrest Leo Zagami? How dare you, little Norway? You are nothing. So, put my official threats on the net. If they want to arrest me in Norway, I am going to get the president of Prime Minister of Norway, Stoltenberg, killed by my assassins. Get it? And you can put it officially on the net. I'm not scared. Have you recorded up until now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect, because I have to go now. Okay, Phil.
Okay. All the best, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, they're pissing me off. They're pissing me off. They're pissing me off. They don't want me. They don't want me to see my son again. How dare they? How dare they? Make them understand, Phil. I'm not joking. Okay, spread the word. Love is the law, Phil, and love under wheel. Speak to you soon.
Okay.
Take care, Phil.
Take care, Leo.
In God we